Huawei tries to enter NIO ET7's territory of premium luxury electric sedan, and they just got obliterated. This is of course the Stelato S9. And pre-order numbers for this car is so bad, so low, that the stock price has dropped by 15% in just 2 days. How does this car compare to the ET7? Will it ever have an impact on the ET7? We're going to explore all that in this video. Of course, Stelato is a joint venture between Huawei and Beijing Automotive Group, which is called BAIC. Of course, Huawei also had the joint venture with Seres and made NIO, which is the much better selling EREV hybrid automaker, and they're actually selling quite well. But this car, it aims to go directly against BMW 5 Series, Mercedes E-Class, basically those cars. And it aims to go against the ET7 more specifically. Pre-orders for this car has been absolutely terrible. Only 2,500 within 24 hours, way below expectations. For comparison's sakes, the NIO M7 got 12,000 orders on the same day, and the NIO M9 got 10,000 pre-orders in just 2 hours. Of course, 2,500 in 24 hours is extremely underwhelming, and the stock price is reacting accordingly. So before we compare it head-to-head against the ET7, I want to show you this. This is of course the monthly sales of high-end pure electric sedans, and you can clearly tell NIO has the most dominant market share with the ET7, outselling the other guys by almost 10x. And likewise, if they were to launch an EREV version, that would probably be much more well received. But they're entering a market where NIO has absolute dominance, and the overall sales in this price range for this variant sedan EV, luxury, high-end, expensive, is quite low. So 2,500, and give or take probably around half of them will be refunded. So this seems to be in the norm of what they're supposed to achieve. So looking at the prices, they're actually similar priced. The S9 base variant actually starts at 390,000, and ET7 of course you can get BAS and get it much cheaper. Now in terms of dimensions, you can tell that the S9 is a little bit longer. Width is the same. The ET7 is slightly higher, and the ET7 has a slightly longer wheelbase. In terms of power and acceleration, you can see 0 to 100 in 3.9 for S9 Ultra. ET7 is 0.1 seconds faster. The motors on the ET7 are also stronger, and then the range, you can go from 520 kilometers, and of course flexible upgrade even up to 1,000 kilometers plus. So clearly NIO takes the win here. In terms of suspension, they both have CDC plus air suspension, but what varies is that ET7 has multi-link suspension for the front and the back, whereas the S9 only has multi-link for the back and then double wishbone for the front. So in terms of adjustability, NIO takes the win, and of course NIO has AI suspension, which is much better than Huawei suspension in my personal opinion. Taking a look at comfort, rear comfort, also both seem to be very plush and luxurious. The S9 has a built-in fridge, whereas the ET7 has extremely comfortable Maybach level seats, and the ET7 also has 2 rear screens, whereas the S9 only has one of those center screens. But the S9 does have a projector feature, which I'll showcase later. The front of the car, you can tell Huawei has a horizontal screen, whereas NIO has a vertical screen. Huawei's screen is a little bit bigger, but that's about it. NIO has 4 Orin X chip, which is currently the best in the industry in terms of computing power, versus ADS 3.0 intelligent driving. And here you got the projector feature of the car, where it just turns on all the shades, and then you have a nice projector. But of course this doesn't have this is going to be extremely wobbly when the car is moving, whereas with NIO screens have anti-shake, so you're not going to get too dizzy, whereas in this car, watching on that projector, you'll probably get dizzy. Well, here you have another good look at the interior of the car. Soft touch doors, soft closed doors. That little iPad, pretty nice. There's the fridge right there, the AC, and guys, in general, I mean, this car seems very comfortable. It has all the features and specs, but of course, at the end of the day, it doesn't have the convenience that a battery swap gives you. And this performance, 2,500 deliveries, I mean, pre-orders, all right, not even deliveries, pre-orders, is kind of expected, all right. And at the end of the day, once these guys compare this to a ET7, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna choose the ET7 most likely because of battery swap. It's just a no-brainer, and the ability to upgrade the battery. These guys basically have very little or zero chance of actually making a huge impact in the luxury EV segment, especially without the use of the magic substance gasoline. And like for those other EREV companies here in China, they're selling more than NIO for now, but it's all because of gasoline and people still with that need and the desire and fear of going pure electric. But this car, the Stellato S9, if they don't come out with an EREV version, I mean, sales per month is probably going to be like less than ET7, pretty much, yeah. Now, their lackluster pre-order number also really emphasizes the level of dominance that NIO has in the pure electric luxury segment. All right, these guys, they try to enter, go pure electric, they got no chance. All right, Li Auto tries to go pure electric, they got no chance. So as much as we investors want NIO to deliver more cars, understand that when you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, the market share, all right, NIO is actually doing tremendously well in the pure electric segment. And once these EREVs, all right, these EVs with gas tanks get phased out, and those policy adjusts towards favoring pure electric vehicles, those guys got no chance. Once again, NIO has complete dominance in the luxury EV segment, and gradually, as everything shifts to pure EV, that dominance is just going to grow, and the market for pure electric luxury EVs will grow. Whilst guys like Stellato S9 are trying to chase NIO, NIO's goal is more to convert gas vehicle owners, and EREV owners into pure electric owners, into NIO customers. The Stellato S9 with its 2,500 pre-orders, when they start deliveries, they might have maybe 1,000 deliveries a month. But then afterwards, it's going to slowly fade out because it doesn't have the moat, it doesn't have the battery swap that NIO does. Also, quick happy update. Remember the NIO owner that got delivered a ET7 with scratches on it? Well, the problem has all been resolved. He's very happy with it. They even washed his car. Everything is in perfect condition, and it's very nice to see that NIO is upholding to the reputation of great customer service. They even charged the car to full. Very, very nice, and he didn't even have to go send the car in. Somebody picked up the car. Excellent service. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.